How did the process of moving abroad started? Where the idea came from?
Well, we've always been travelers. Every year we've gone somewhere, or every second year we've done something, gone somewhere, planned a trip. And we began collecting magazines and looking them up on the computer. And it just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and our trips got further and further and further away. My dream was to be gone, to have a place. I don't like the Canadian winters.
I like Christmas and snow. I miss that, but I don't want to live in a country that has snow.
Because you always dream of this tropical paradise. Then the reality hits, and this is where it hits the pocketbook. If I leave Canada, what kind of medical am I going to have? I'm not getting younger, I'm getting older. What kind of house am I going to live in, and what amenities are there compared to what I'm giving up here at home? Family and friends. Well, we've always traveled. We always like meeting new friends, so friends were not a problem. So then it came down to finances, and not so much where, because we knew then that the where would depend on the finances. Where can we go for that kind of money that has all the amenities that we want? And we kept coming back to Mérida.
I think the thing that I would suggest to people moving down here or considering moving down here, one of the things I'd suggest is if you're thinking of buying a home, you'll say that you visited enough to make a partial commitment to the move, and now you're looking for a home. Once you've found a place, check it. And once it's been checked, check it again. And then the second time that you check it, make sure that you're going to be checking it. Because we came into this house thinking that it was in fairly decent shape. And for the quality of the homes down here, it was.
Oh yeah.
It was. However, since we've been in it, we've spent a goodly amount of hard-earned dollars bringing it back to where it would be classed as Western quality. But it's the extra expenses that you find coming out of nowhere that you did not expect. Down here the houses don't have grounds. There's no ground. There's a positive feed and a neutral feed, and there's no ground. And if you're going to be using a microwave or a fridge or an appliance,
computers, televisions,
table saws, it's nice if you have a ground, because if not, we've already lost the microwave, right? Simply because there's no ground.
That's what you call the learning curve.
Yes, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
And they're just not built to the same standards or codes as what you're possibly used to if you're from Europe or Canada or the States. They're just not built that way.
All the trips you've done in Mexico, so you've been coming for many years.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt insecure?
No.
I did when we drove across Mexico.
When you left Vancouver to come down, that's the only time you
that
really come in.
scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah.
I think if
it had been planned better,
planned it for 3 weeks to a month instead of 5 days, it would have been handleable and pleasant, because we could have stopped off and had made it a holiday as we came down. As it was, it became a ferocious hurry.
well, we didn't dare stop and visit because you can't leave the van full of your belongings anywhere. You had to find a secure place at night to park while you slept. Meal times, you had to sit right there. I would never repeat that, never, ever, ever, and I wouldn't recommend anybody else do it. So yes, as far as the Canadian press, the horror stories, they are overblown and very exaggerated. Yucatan is safe, but you know, if you go into the danger areas, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.